Nah. Huh? Nah. I doesn't want to sit.
Hey, hi, welcome to Talk It Out.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Sure, my name is Mark Williams, and I'm a basketball coach and CEO here at FOOTPRINTZ Basketball Academy. We also have a team here in West 4th Basketball League, and hopefully we can win a couple games this year.
Wonderful. How many guys are on your team?
I have 12, I was going to say student athletes, but I have 12 players on my team, and it changes from week to week, but for the most part, the rest of our team is made up of 12 players.
And do you actually play on the team as well?
Yes, I do.
Wonderful, wonderful. And what do you tell us about this consulting? Tell us about, you're the owner of the team. Go ahead and tell us about your goals.
What I have is a Team FOOTPRINTZ Basketball Academy, and what we are primarily is to assist student athletes in the betterment of their basketball skills. In addition to that, using education as a component to assist in the life skills development and overall making them a better person and basketball player also.
It's so wonderful. Now you work in the New York City public school system. Tell us what you do.
I'm a teacher as well as a dean. I'm in charge of the special ed department as far as discipline is concerned, but I also do all the other students also.
Wonderful. And you have classes?
I teach 2 classes a day. Primarily it's computers and technology, but I also have gone into the English and math areas also.
Wonderful. Now what inspires you to be so dedicated to giving back to your community?
The fact that it made me who I am today, my community. So it's an opportunity for me to give back. And I know it's a cliche for you to say you help one, you help them all, whatever the cliche is. But my goal is to assist as many students as possible, whether in using basketball as that vehicle and that forum to assist them and become better people.
And how did you get involved with Kenny Graham's West 4th Street?
I played like 5 years ago, and my team wasn't that good. So what we did is we upgraded the personnel, and then I branched off to become my own CEO of my team. So I've solicited help from other players throughout the city, and hopefully we can be prosperous and hopefully win a couple more games. That's what we need.
Wonderful. Now, is every team owned by somebody?
Some teams are made up of sponsor teams. I sponsor my team. There are teams that are made up of the individual players themselves chipping in the money. But for the most part, the better teams are sponsored, where the players don't have to play anything. They just rely on the sponsorship.
And do you only play during the year? Do you play do you only play during the summer, or do you play all year round?
No, I play all year round, as well as members of my team. We also play in Harlem, 145th Street League, Riverbank State Park. We play there as well as Chelsea Piers and other leagues throughout the city. So we're all year round.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. And so you're talking a little bit about your work with children. Are there students on your team?
There are. They're not in that main 12, but if I should need an extra body, there are several students that do in fact play, as well as past students that just finished graduating from college that are on my roster also. We had a couple of our students go to Adelphi, some went to American International College in Springfield, Mass. So they're on the roster also, and hopefully if some of my big guns don't show, then these guys will step up and become better players also.
And what has been sort of the best feeling you've ever gotten from the work that you've done?
Seeing that one student graduate. Using basketball again as that forum for them to assist them in graduation, because as you know, in the New York City public school system, if you don't have a certain GPA, you can't be eligible to play sports. So if sports is that carrot that we use to keep them eligible, then so be it. It's something that keeps them eligible and keep them focused and keep them off the streets.
And why do you think people are drawn to basketball? Why is it that basketball has seemed to become the game of the community? I
think first and foremost, to not to get on the geopolitical standpoint, but for the most part, it's the cheapest sport to play. All you need is a little space, one ball, and a court, and that's the cheapest sport compared to hockeys, baseballs, and things of that nature. So basketball in general is probably one of the cheapest sport, and for urban America, it's probably one more that students and people can play more readily available.
That's wonderful. It's exciting to hear your point of view, to get your perspective on things. Is there anything you'd like to say to fans out there? Anything that you'd like to say to kids, sort of, who don't have West 4th Street to keep them going? Anything you want to say that's inspiring?
I hope that it's not a cliche, but keep your head up and do the right thing. It's easier said than done. I know there's a lot of distractions out there for students, in particular people in the community, but stay focused and do what you got to do.
Thank you so much, Mark. It was beautiful talking with you. Thanks for being on Talk It Out.
Thank you.